You. What up? What up? What up? Happy Sunday on this MLK weekend.
There it is.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, oh, oh, my bad. Damn, Dallas must be losing because my phone keep going off.
Yeah, fortunately, unfortunately, on what side of the fence you on? Dallas is definitely losing.
What?
I think it's like 48-16. 48-16 in the fourth quarter.
Lord Jesus.
In the fourth quarter.
Lord
On
Jesus.
television, they have 10 minutes and 23 seconds.
Throw
Love,
in the towel.
Love has destroyed them.
Mm.
And Dak has been Dak.
Dak is Daking.
Dak is who we thought he is.
Not the MVP.
MVP Dak.
And they in Dallas.
In Dallas.
And they in Dallas.
Well.
God.
What's Love's first name? What's Love's first name?
What's Love got to do with it?
What's everything?
Everything is everything.
Everything.
What's Love got to do with it?
Everything.
Oh man, they done got Ike, I guess.
What they say?
Whoa.
Everything.
I'm talking about every single thing.
Yeah, Love showing out right now.
Yeah, they say Love should have brought you home last night.
Love
should have brought you home last night. Well, Love sent Dallas home tonight.
Yeah, he sent somebody home.
Love is a true test.
I'm talking about, hey, Al Green said it best. Love make you come home early and make you stay out all night. John Love sending Dallas home early.
He ain't sending them home. He came to their house to whoop that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They ain't got far to drive.
Oh.
Yeah. What's up, Coach Black?
Coach Black, what's up, man? I see y'all still been tearing it up.
Yes, rocking and rolling.
Rocking and rolling.
Oh, yeah, making it happen.
Yes, sir. Much respect.
Man.
Tough competition, Coach.
Yeah. He out there on that. He out there doing that thing.
Mm-hmm.
No
I like that.
with it.
I like that tough non-region scheduling.
Yes,
that he's doing. It's gonna speak volumes when that region play and state tournament come around for them.
Yes,
that's gonna be a tough bunch now.
Oh,
but they are battle tested.
Yep, you better come with it.
And they got some dogs over there.
Yes, sir. Do. Yes, sir. Man,
what's up, fellas? Besides the playoffs, well, hold on. Before I say that, Charles, I know your boys play tonight. So
yes, they do.
I'm anticipating getting off the show pretty early tonight.
Yeah. Play no games tonight.
He might hit that button around 25 minutes tonight.
We got everything we need to talk about.
Hey, go and hit it. Go and hit it.
Hey, if y'all see Charles' screen going away a lot in about an hour, you know why.
Yeah. My Rams play Detroit in about an hour.
Hey, that's gonna be a good game too. That's gonna be a good one right there now.
It should be.
And I know
and that's in Detroit, right?
Should be. Yes.
Yeah, it's in Detroit. I know a lot of people say that about the this game that's going on now, but see how that worked out. But listen. Two things that don't mix, and that's the Dallas Cowboys in the wintertime. Yes, they playing inside, but they ain't no good in December and January.
Gabe, what up?
What's up, Gabe?
Gabe, what's happening, brother? Yeah, that ain't no man. Dallas in January and December, no good.
No good.
Oil and water.
Hey.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you football guys out there, right?
Come on with it, Gabe. Just chimed in.
So when we got like at this point right here, Dallas moving the ball a little bit, they second and goal. Is it because based on the score that the defense goes to prevent defense because the offense in a hurry up? Or what's the why does that seem to
well in this case, KP,
uh-huh.
Green Bay getting ready for the following
Next week?
because it's over.
Green
They
Bay
resting their dogs.
Yeah, Green Bay got their practice squad out there now.
You see what I'm saying? But I noticed that these games, then the ball starts moving and they get a quick touchdown and all of these things. Does the defense then become less aggressive?
Well, I think it's the lineup, right? So coach, the offensive coordinator gets the right defensive lineup or matchup on the DB with his wide receiver, and he going to his hurry up. So that's what I think. But in this case, it could be anything.
Green Bay trying not to stop the clock any way as possible.
Yeah.
What's up, Chess?
What's going on, Chess?
Chess, what up, brothers?
Yeah, they trying not to stop. They trying not to stop the clock any way as possible, man. They might get the ball, run the ball. If I was Green Bay,
right,
as soon as I get the ball back, I'll throw a bomb.
Yeah, so Dallas has scored.
How much time left?
And that's kind of my 5 minutes 54 seconds. They actually going for 2.
They can start Christmas shopping for 24, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
it's over.
So Dallas 0-1 in 2024.
Look like they headed that way.
Yeah, Lee. You can't make this up. Can't win in the new year.
Look like they headed that way.
If the Super Bowl was played in November, Dallas would probably win every year.
Yeah.
Because they won the NFC, right? The NFC East?
Yeah, they did.
Reggie, what up, brother?
What's up, Reggie?
Coach Reggie.
Coach Reggie Thor, what's up, boy? You all right, man? Doing good today.
So speaking of Coach Reggie,
I was about to say, let's get into it.
That's a great segue, Reggie.
There you go.
Transition points. Y'all had a big game over there at Northside yesterday. From what I seen, y'all had a fairly decent crowd over there.
Atmospheres, I tried to tell y'all. I tried to tell y'all last week.
Yeah,
so let me.
You had a few folks over in the stands.
Yeah.
Well, look, all right. Well, let me ask y'all a question. How was the crowd over at Veterans?
Oh, we played at Hoko yesterday.
Oh, my bad.
It was
engaged. The crowd was engaged over there.
It was engaged.
No, that ain't what I asked you. That ain't what I asked.
The atmosphere was great actually because it was a good game.
Let me tell y'all something. I bet you they didn't have to get on the mic yesterday and tell y'all to leave the gym. Yes, they did.
We did all that. We passed all that.
No, they didn't yesterday because the tradition over there is changing.
No. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why they didn't have to say it. Because when I walked in to start of our game, I seen jokers with Veterans Letterman jackets walking down the steps, sit down. I said, man, that game must got canceled. Right? I said that must have didn't play that game yesterday. What?
I ain't gonna tell you what I heard yesterday, but I was like, man, when I heard that, I was like, golly. It was some people over there. Nah, I ain't gonna get into all that. But anyway, it was an engaged crowd yesterday. Wouldn't you say, Charles?
It was engaging. It was a good game. The crowd was into it. The fans was into it.
Mm-hmm.
The refs was into it a little bit too much.
No, y'all straying away. We're gonna talk about the game itself in a minute.
What are we talking about?
Hey man, talk about y'all game.
No, we ain't talking about that game yet. We'll talk about that game in a minute. We left off on atmospheres.
Cubby, what you talking about, man? Cubby, facts that it was an engaged crowd over there with us.
Even I seen Cub Lee coming in the start of our game. Y'all, he was at y'all game too?
He started first, so he came over to us first. Then he was like, let me, you know what I'm saying? Transition.
And y'all done have about 130 people at y'all game?
Who said that? Where we get numbers from?
Hey, I don't know that.
Bruce, where Bruce at? Bruce. Tell him, Bruce. It was an engaged crowd over there yesterday.
It was a good crowd, man.
Hey, not while we talking about it. Bruce is a fan favorite.
Bruce is a fan favorite.
To my
with everybody. Everybody want to know who Bruce is.
Everybody want.
Yeah.
Bruce, they said Bruce be holding it down. Bruce be holding it down.
Bruce is a fan favorite.
Yeah. They said, yeah.
So can we go ahead and just settle this atmosphere thing?
No, because we said last week we was not going to count rivalry games.
And we said 2 weeks.
But here's the thing. It ain't but one rivalry game. I tried to tell y'all this. Huh?
Yeah, to be a rivalry game, the atmosphere was not what it should have been.
Wow.
No sugarcoating.
Well, I mean, wait. Again.
Or us and veterans?
No, he talking about.
He ain't. No.
Talking about us and veterans.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Now, I done seen some posts. I done seen some stuff been put out there that the Warner Robins Northside game was boring.
I mean,
I did see that.
I can't listen. We can't help what people come to see. I mean, if they come to see 100 dunks, if they come to see 100 points, almost. If they come to
Smooth. I see how you try to throw that in there.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying it depends on what people come to see. Like, I mean, I told Reggie this yesterday. You got people that come to the game and they might say stuff like, "Oh man, that game was boring." But how many other games have been to all you?
Hold on. Okay. But listen, Bruce brought up a great point.
Oh, come on with it. You know I'm here for it.
Y'all had Marvin James soliciting.
Yeah.
Bro, let me tell you something. Marvin James can come to Hoco and veterans all week long, and promote that game, y'all game, and that game was still and ain't got to say anything about our game.
I think this is what I'm gonna say. I think y'all had a few more people over there than what we had.
No, ain't a few. No.
But I'll say this: that game.
Well, yeah, I say this. Yeah, you might be right because y'all people came over there.
I'll say this, right? So that is one of the longest lasting rivalries
in the state of Georgia, ain't it?
Yeah. So if we trying to, it ain't right to compare the two. Like you can't compare those two games.
All right, okay then. So that goes back to what I said a long time ago. It ain't but one rivalry in the city or Houston County or the city of Warner Robins. It ain't but one.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not going to debate that.
All right, yeah, you got it. All right, on to the game. How about the game?
All right, now we go to the game. So we got that. We got that.
Because said you tripping.
Reggie, fact check him if he ain't saying it right.
Me and Reggie talked about this yesterday.
I'm just saying. Get him right, Reggie.
Reggie said it was 100. Reggie said it was 130 people at y'all game yesterday.
Reggie, how you know that?
And that's including. Reggie don't know.
Listen, and that's including the cassette stand people.
Reggie said he all ears. He said he all ears. Let's talk about it here.
Now we got some Northside representation on here.
He said I saw pictures.
Oh,
Reggie counting people in pictures.
Yes, I mean you can do it because you blow it up and zoom in. I'm just saying, 130 people. All right, now to the game.
We go get some pictures of y'all. We go get some pictures of the next non-rivalry game, and we're gonna see what it look like.
Well, come over Saturday then. We got veterans. Come over Saturday.
We sure will.
Come on.
Well, I won't. We got a game Saturday.
Based on the last game.
Huh?
We got Northside Saturday. Reggie,
Okay, okay. Oh, all right then. Y'all got Northside Saturday. Where y'all got Northside at?
At
North
Northside.
side.
Okay, now you want to compare those two games?
No, because more people may come to y'all game based on what happened in the last time y'all played.
But if you want to be technical, that game was a blowout.
I didn't say it wasn't. I'm just saying.
So so that goes KP. I gotta go with them on this one.
What's up?
That goes to atmosphere.
Yeah,
that plays a part in it. It does.
I don't think that's
does.
atmosphere.
Okay. Well, let me ask y'all this then.
Matchup. That ain't atmosphere. Matchup and atmosphere is
it's both. If someone is anticipating the game,
that's not an atmosphere thing. That's a matchup.
It plays into it.
Bro, it ain't but one common denominator in all of this atmosphere. One. When y'all played at Veterans and we played at Veterans, who had more people? I answer that for you. I read it down. Right. All right.
You got a point. I know why, but
that is. Do I need to say anything else?
You got a point.
Man, we're gonna talk about the game.
I'm gonna talk about the game, then we move on to the game. Move on. Moving on.
All right, let's just go ahead and say it. Y'all want the title? You got the title. Well,
no. It's not that. No,
I give it to you. That's what you want. That's what you want to
hear. No, I
somewhere within the county, there's gonna be a lot of people at that game. Y'all school name is the city. What you
expect? But now let me tell you this though. And this is the God on the truth.
Warner Robin.
So I want to say something. I want to say something.
From a high school that went to Warner Robins and all these things. Yes, y'all gonna have a larger crowd based on the city is named. Y'all are named after the city or vice versa. Yes, y'all got the long-standing tradition. Y'all have all of these things.
So it ain't no Northside Georgia.
So I want to say something.
Reggie, you see him, Reggie. Reggie, you see him, Reggie.
No, I mean there really is only Warner Robins in Houston County.
Reggie, you see
Reggie said, yes, it is.
I knew he was gonna say that. Hey, I knew Reggie was gonna say that. But listen, no. All I'm saying is, and me and Reggie hit on it yesterday. All that we want is for these people to come out and root for these hard-working young kids.
100%.
We always talking about them being in the streets, them doing wrong. Oh, they need to be doing something positive. Well, if they're doing something positive, come support them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just come on, go on, man. Go on now. Don't just be around them. Just come from one game because we play Northside. Right. Then you want to pack the house then, and then 2 weeks later, you getting around and you talking about how the kids aren't this, how the kids aren't that. Well, support the ones that are doing good. Mm-hmm. Support the ones that is doing. All these gyms need to be packed. I wouldn't care who we playing. All of these gyms needs to be packed. Period. No. I mean, and that's my whole thing about the atmospheres and that. Now, I don't want the title of having the best atmosphere. I'm just joking about that. But I'm dead serious about everybody need to go to these games and support these kids. We always talking about what they are doing wrong, but we never celebrate what they're doing right.
And that's the bigger picture of all of this.
Right.
Yep. That's the bigger picture.
Right.
Of all of this.
That's the bigger picture of why we sit here and we talking about who has the best atmosphere, this, that, and the other. Maybe that'll get y'all out to come out there and show who has the best atmosphere.
Challenge.
I mean, yeah. Support these kids when they're doing right. We always talk about when they do wrong, and we definitely talk about when they do wrong.
Perk, we talk about the bigger picture, Perk.
So I'll say this, man. Hoko is growing this atmosphere. It is getting better. Are we there yet? Where we need to be? That's debatable, but
It's atmosphere and tradition.
it is. It is. So Hoko, doesn't have that long lasting tradition and all that good stuff.
Right.
But people are starting to come out and continue to come out. We appreciate the ones that are coming out to support the kids.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate those people, and keep doing that. But them chili cheese nachos at Hoko, y'all got it. Y'all doing something over there.
They hitting.
Must, they say.
But the game itself, man, is. I mean, it's one around the north side. If you never been a part of it, never been around, never been to a game, it's what it's all jacked up to be. People is there, crowd is there.
It holds the rivalry meaning to the fullest, right?
And you got somebody like me. I don't care if me and Coach Reggie is in Kroger, we might see who buggies the fastest. It's just, that's just the nature of the rivalry. But to the game itself, man, the game was played fast-paced game, man, up and down. Kids playing hard, competing. We end up winning the game. But overall, man, the kids played well. Kids played hard. At the end of the day, they shake hands. They friends at the end of the day.
Right.
They compete hard while they on the floor. Mm-hmm. And after the game, they off at wherever they go at the Waffle House, I guess.
Gas station, take pictures.
Gas station, take pictures after the game, and all that type of stuff. But yeah, man, it was a good game, man. We both got room to get better. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Coach Reggie him and his staff is gonna get those kids, better, and Coach Garmin and staff is gonna, work to get, our kids, better in areas that we need to get better at.
Yeah. So like I said, we got Northside Saturday, region game at Northside. So come on out, get your popcorn, get whatever snacks they're gonna be providing, and come on out and watch the mighty Hoko Bears take on the Northside Eagles at Northside. But that's this upcoming Saturday. Okay. So, and Chad, you say y'all got Veterans Saturday?
We got Veterans Saturday. We got region game Tuesday. We got Union Grove Tuesday, Eagles Landing Friday, and Veterans on Saturday.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about, Rich. So I'll be able to bob my head and vibe.
Hey, speaking of that, hey, Reginald DJ had a rocket in there yesterday.
I heard.
Yeah, he had a rocket in there.
Yeah,
I heard the DJ had it going. No, I love it, man. To me, that's all. That all plays a part in it for me, because that's how I grew up. It was what I'm saying, the DJs, kept the GM rocking, the people cheering, the cheer battles, all of that is
Man, I seen some video of the cheer battles.
Oh, what cheer battles where?
Y'all's.
No. And that's what, and I was gonna get to that as well.
That was over there with y'all, wasn't
it? All right. It wasn't no cheer battles. It wasn't no cheer battles yesterday. I was told that if you could get fined, doing cheers. I never knew that.
That's what I heard. I've heard that.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that.
Like, why?
I don't know, but I thought that's what the cheerleaders practice for. Doing cheers, but I was told that they get fined and if they do certain things, but
both are cheerleaders.
Oh, well, wow. That is there. I don't understand. I don't. What could the cheerleaders possibly do to warrant a fine.
Fine.
They ain't cussing. They ain't doing no derogatory dancing. No obscene gestures.
I go back to the person that I talked to about cheering. That is the know the ins and outs, the intricate details of it. Like, and it's way to your point, Tat. They ain't doing this, they ain't doing that, they ain't doing this. It's more like they can't. I don't think they can look at each other when they cheering. I don't think they can. Like, their hair got to be a certain way. Like, it's some real.
So
you be like, huh?
So you telling me so they can't face each other and cheer? That's considered battling, I guess.
Yeah.
So they can turn their back and do the cheer toward the crowd.
Right.
And, I mean, I don't know.
Cheer and kind of make it towards.
So they taking and to me, when you start putting those type of stipulations on, the only stipulations should really be to your point, Tat. No cussing, no obscene gestures, no fighting, nothing. Keep violence out of it, whatever the case may be, and no obscene dance. Mm-hmm. But allow the kids to be kids. Allow the kids to rep their schools. Allow the kids to get the crowd involved. Like that's a part of school tradition.
So I remember being in Warner Robins' old gym, right, and it would be about the third or fourth quarter.
There they go.
It's maybe the end of the third going into the fourth, but it's going down. The cheerleaders about to do something, but it was all in
the nature of competition.
It was in the game, and they just in there having a good time, and that's what it was.
Yeah.
I think.
Let me say this: if you can't let the cheerleaders cheer, don't let the bands play.
I mean,
you're right.
I mean, goodness, man.
Absolutely. Cheerleaders are just as much as part of the game as the absolutely.
Yes, 100%.
Absolutely.
I mean, I can tell you this. I've had numerous of people that come to the game. I know numerous people come to the game. Want to see the cheerleaders.
Yes.
Want to see them. They ain't going at it, but I mean, it's
they dancing, they doing whatever they flips and added all that to it, and whatever the case may be. Yeah, that's.
But if you listen to them, they do the same cheer almost 70% of the time. It's who can do the cheer better. I mean, who can add to whatever to the cheer? I mean, it's just the same thing as we run balls. Well, we know we looked on film now. Reggie run balls. Mm-hmm. It's all about who run and Buddy runs balls, and it's who's running balls better or who's adding that wrinkle to box.
Something different, yeah.
Something different. I mean, I don't know, man.
I don't get it. I seen yesterday. I think it may have been something over there with our cheerleaders and veterans cheerleaders yesterday.
They way too.
I looked down there. It was somebody standing down there, right, Charles?
Standing in between the cheer. Like maybe something happened. I don't know. But to me, the cheerleaders was just cheering. I
promise you, they ain't about to fight.
No, not to my veterans. My veterans a whole no.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, I promise you, they ain't about to do that.
Now they might have a spell off in there, but they ain't finna fight. They ain't finna do no fight right now. But I'm just kidding people now. But I mean,
so would this be a fix if they move the cheerleaders back? Remember, cheerleaders used to be under the basket, right? Back in the day. Well,
like to the side, offset to the
offset. Yeah, maybe they offset the corners. That way it ain't as whatever. I don't know because now they got them side by side.
But
here's to the gym, they side by side.
And here's the thing: with them having the cheerleaders right there, we can't pack the gym out like we normally would because the bleachers is back.
They used to have them in the bleachers. Then they say they couldn't be in the bleachers no more. At one time they say
middle school games they got them in the bleachers, right?
Yeah, man. I don't
in the bleachers.
It's so many. I found out yesterday. There's so many rule changes, and we found out yesterday that in the JV and the 9th grade game, it ain't no more 5-second count, period. It's sent out an email to all the referees.
Like with the new rule, like when they pick the ball up, you can't count.
No. Yes, you can count that, but in the 9th grade JV games, no shot clock.
Right.
So they was doing the 5-second count on the dribble.
Count on closely guarded.
Yeah, they didn't take it away now.
Well, that kind of makes sense.
How you don't use the shot clock in the 9th grade JV game?
It don't, but that's them prepping their refs.
You need you need to prep the kids and
put
let them use the shot clock.
I agree with that too.
Hey,
give them a shot clock. Turn the shot clock on. I agree with that too, Ted.
But then you're gonna run into you got to play the shot clock person to come in. You
got to make up your mind. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah, man. But it's chilling stuff, man.
Let me just say this real quick. First of all, the Dallas score 48-32. Dallas got the ball. They drive, which goes back to my point. When we're going to prevent defense, we're not playing aggressive enough.
Man, what? How much time left?
1:35.
Oh, all right, we're good. Man. I say I'm Green Bay. I'm Green Bay today.
So, but here's the other thing that kind of works my nerves, as they say. Officials that come in with an attitude or a chip on their shoulder before the game even starts. Again, I get it. You got to come in and you're supposed to be in control of the game. But as soon as you step on that court and you're already in a bad mood about something, if it appears, like, come on, man, these kids ain't do nothing to you. They don't even know you. But you're so that you have to impose your will or put these, I'm in control or I'm in charge. Come on, man. We have one yesterday. Come on.
Don't get me started on officials. I'ma just hush. I like all officials. Officials are my friend.
And I got you, man. But like I said, and it's a few.
How many of us have them?
Right. And not to put all the officials in the same boat, but you got a few, and I'm just gonna say you got a few of these older officials.
Angry man, look like angry man out there.
It just come out there and I'm in charge. And from what I'm understanding, these are officials that are training the younger officials. I'm gonna say it.
So yeah. Every opportune time to exert their authority, they will exert it.
Exactly.
Whatever case, I get it. And some of them do it for attention. Some of them do it. I don't know why any other reasons they would do it. But Bruce
is here. Hey, Bruce is really a friend of the show.
Bruce
found out yesterday. Bruce is rooting for us and wants us to succeed. I already knew that, but it was validated yesterday.
Yeah, my boy Bruce. But I ain't getting into the officials because officials,
and you shouldn't.
Officials are my friend,
and you shouldn't.
Officials did a great job in our game yesterday.
You nor Reggie or any other coach should get into the officials. But being a bystander and sitting there watching the game, and you can clearly see the intent that comes out with some officials. I'm like, man, what is going on? Like, the game ain't even started yet.
Let's see.
Very
great. You're absolutely right, Rich. They did a jam up job yesterday.
Hey, the game's over with. Tad, you can go mean crazy now.
Oh. Dallas Cowboy went, man, listen, that's why I'm sick of the Dallas Cowboys disgracing our division like that. They do this stuff every year. At least Philadelphia, when they represent the NFC East, they go to the Super Bowl.
They do go.
Dallas Cowboys represent the NFC East. Fool go out in the first round. Sick of that, man. Get tired of them, man.
That was my expectation. It didn't matter who they was playing.
Is it gonna be changing?
They need to. They need to change their name.
To what?
I don't know, belt buckle or whatever. I don't matter. Man, please.
Oh, they said the officials kept no side in the game yesterday.
Oh,
Whoa. Some strong accusations.
Who can speak to that?
Mm.
Can anybody speak to that?
Officials are my friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Reggie said they did a great job. Oh, there you go.
Reggie said I missed that part. Like, hold up.
Reggie is fully engaged tonight. Let him know, Reggie. There'll be no Northside slander on here tonight.
This is a platform of truth.
Truth.
Just want to put that out there. So
Say it
speak
again,
your
Charles.
truth. It's a
Say it again,
platform of truth in 2024.
The year of Kobe Bryant. Bryant.
I need me some Shay juice.
Well, you don't need no Shay juice, do you?
Yeah. I need some Shay juice.
No, I don't think we can deal with that.
Man, I'm just mad about these. I know I'm not saying anything about cheerleaders though, man. I feel bad for them, man.
Man, I'm telling you, some strict cheerleading rules out there.
What
Bro,
you
I
think
feel
about it,
bad
Chad?
for them, man.
It's been so part of the basketball culture for years, and they tampering with it, trying to change it, trying to make it do with it. Reggie, somebody saying you ain't speaking the truth. Right now, Reggie, Reggie, it's 2024. This is a place of truth.
Hey, Reggie. As far as you know, the referees did a fine job.
All right. I expect you and hold to it, Reggie. Hold to it. Stay strong, my brother.
That's right. There it is.
He said they shot 37. We shot 23.
There it is.
Free throws, that is.
Free throws. The foul count seemed a little high on the one around. Reggie, let me guess, Reggie. They got a whole bunch of charge calls too, didn't they? Let me guess, Reggie.
22 charges.
I already know.
Please
Reggie, I already know. They were falling before your guys even hit them. And they got the charge call, didn't they, Reggie?
Please don't make me chop up this huddle film.
Go on, talk about it, Reggie.
Tell me, Reggie. I already know. They was over there. Hey, Reggie, tell me, Reggie.
Reggie on 3.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
All right, let me say this then.
He can't resist it. I already. You know what? You know why, Reggie? Tat went to their official before the game. Hey, Mr. Official. You know we take charges over here.
When you ever known Cam Perkins to foul out of a game?
Fouled out?
When you ever known Cam Perkins get a technical foul?
Oh, and he got a check?
All right.
I heard about this.
Say no more.
Did you? I didn't hear about this.
I have nothing else to say.
I heard about it.
I have nothing else to say.
Well, he stepped over somebody? What'd he do?
I have nothing else to say.
I want to know. I want to know what happened. Look.
I have nothing else to say.
Hey.
They were double bonus, and we only had like 2 fouls called for us at that point. Reggie B for real.
Terry, were you working the table yesterday?
Fouled out and a tech.
Come on now.
Per
4 years.
Like per
4 years.
Yeah.
In 4 years.
Dang.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That was called on. Oh, all right. We getting some perspective here.
Okay, Cubby. Keep it straight. Keep it straight.
Reggie, I need to be over here live because these lies being told. Reggie, these lies. They all lies.
I don't know, but again,
they all lies.
Brown stat in the stands.
But again,
That sounds like it's a good game, man. It's going to be a much anticipated game.
Game 2.
Game 2 will be much anticipated.
When y'all playing again?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
27. I want to say. I think it's 27.
Oh, they said come on to join the show as a guest. Well, come on, Reggie. You always welcome.
Let's go.
Don't tease us with a good time.
Hold on.
Ready?
Yeah.
Nah.
We got him in 2 weeks.
Reggie, we get on here and plead your case before y'all next matchup.
Ready to say plug me in.
Plug me in. I need to talk. Stuff I need to get. They said you ran on the court screaming, Reggie. Come on, start going your way.
Not Reggie.
You ran out there screaming, Reggie.
Reggie, that ain't the Reggie I know.
Nah, Reggie, I know cool, calm, collected. You know what I'm saying? People want to hear from you, Reggie. They're like, get him on now. We need to know. We need to know.
Golly, Eric.
They said they need to know. Hold on.
Eric said she about to get her popcorn ready.
All right, we got Reggie. We about to bring him in now. Coach.
What up, fellas? What up?
What's up?
I told Tat last week I couldn't catch y'all live. Heard y'all KP when I got on y'all at Perry. And I said I was in tonight because I know y'all were going to talk about the game. And I had to make sure Tat had his facts straight because I know he'll talk about it.
You know I wasn't going to tell now, man.
Reggie, from your eyes, man, how was the game? How was the game seen through your eyes yesterday?
I agree with what Tat said. I thought it was a great night for both teams. I mean, obviously we didn't win, but I thought both teams were competing very well, competing hard. They jumped out on us 32-34-13 in the first, but my guys could have easily folded, but we didn't. And we just kept playing and kept chipping away. And I was very surprised when I got the book that we won the last 3 quarters of the game. But the first quarter just got us. But I thought the atmosphere was great. I thought the crowd came out, other than what that we ain't gonna mention on here. But I thought both teams competed very well, though.
Yeah, talk about the rivalry, Reggie. Talk about what that rivalry means just to the city.
Man, it's a long, outstanding rivalry. I agree, like Tat said, it is the rivalry. I mean, I know Hoko plays us and Warner. I know Veterans is just coming along, and Hoko and Veterans is trying to make it the rivalry. But when you hear Northside and Warner Robins is playing, everybody want to come out. Whether every team has a winning record or both teams has a losing record, they still gonna come out because they want to see that game.
Yeah, I think that is one of those things. You can throw the record book out, like the Auburn, Alabama type thing, right? Because guys are going to compete. As I remember last year, the game, did y'all go into overtime or the game was like super close last year? One of the games was like just from that standpoint. Because
the second game at our place went to overtime. Gabe hit the game-winning shot in overtime to beat us by 2.
Okay. Hey, so let me ask you an important question for Charles and Gabe. If Gabe comes over, he keened in on this as well. What y'all got in that concession stand, my brother?
Yeah, what can we expect in that concession stand?
I can tell you, we're not gonna have no loaded nachos. I will say that. I am trying to find somebody to fry me some stuff for next week, so you might could get some fries or some mozzarella cheese like y'all were talking about last week. So
Yeah.
I am trying to work that out. I try to get that for us too, Tat, but you know it's hard to find good help these days.
Yeah.
Hey.
No,
Hey.
you need to know what's going on.
Yeah. We just need to just trying to manage our expectations before we arrive.
And the hospitality will be very hospitable.
Oh, Reggie, I'm glad that you. Hold on, Ken.
The hospitality.
Well, hold on, Ken. Hold on. Well, before you answer that, Reggie, my mama said yesterday after the game, she said, "You tell Coach Reggie when he comes to Warner Robins, the hospitality room is always ready for him." When we came over there today, this was yesterday. Right. We came over there today. We can't even get down there and get nothing. They ain't have nothing for us. I said, "Well, Mama, I relay the message to Coach Reggie." So
tell her thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you, y'all make sure y'all fix that. I said, all right, hey, I talked to Coach Reggie about that.
Oh, so Gabe has chimed in here.
Yeah.
And he said
they got some quality nachos over there at Northside.
What's going on over there?
Yeah. All right.
So
you know me, man.
Well, y'all can serve all the nachos you want and get that indigestion and all that stuff.
Here we go. But y'all serving fish with hot sauce and all this to pour on it, and you don't think we're gonna get indigestion? Because I had heartburn for 2 days after the tournament.
Reggie, I tell you, hey, we see the last week. I had to go to the emergency room.
Yeah, because you ate too much. he was backed up.
I ain't gonna lie, that fish was busting though.
I was about to say,
it always is, man.
Yeah.
And I think
Coach said gonna cook that chicken.
I don't even need the bread. Just give me the.
Oh no, I want the white bread, bro. Give me the full experience. I want the white bread with the hot sauce. I want to feel like I'm at the house.
In the what's called. So Reggie, from what I'm hearing is y'all gonna have a hospitality room next week.
No. I said the hospitality.
Oh, the hospitality.
The hospitality. When I will welcome y'all in, and it will be very hospitable.
Thanks for clarifying, Coach.
And we will do our best to make sure the atmosphere is what y'all would like.
Would it need to be? Oh no, we appreciate that, brother. Yeah. We appreciate that. We will be over at Northside High School next Saturday.
Yeah. I'm gonna catch some of them younger groups, man. I like the way they playing too.
Yeah, I'll be there for the boys game.
Yeah, kind of see what the upcoming years look like. So I like to get eyes on some of them young cats too.
I'm telling you, I've seen them all. We've played every one of them, man. I think the future bright at all 5 schools coming up. I think each 9th grade group especially got some players on it. Warner Robins got some. Hoko got some. Veterans got some. Perry got some. We got some. I think for the next 3-4 years around here, I think it's gonna be some good basketball coming around.
I agree.
Reggie, while we got you here, man, we're gonna go ahead and fully dissect this thing, man. Now, you're officially sitting in that seat, man, and just talk about your program a little bit and what you got going on over there with the fellas.
We're building. I know last year I was visible, but not my program. But now I'm just trying to make it my own. Mm-hmm. And I role model off of, Coach Tag, Coach Garman, and that program. I watched them a lot and how they operate, and I picked their brain, especially Coach Garman, on how to run a program. And I've been around some guys that I've worked with also. I coach football, so working with Coach Nix back in the day and Coach Kinsley, Coach Allie Good on just how to run a program is where I'm trying to go and how I want it to be. And I think the kids are all buying in to it. Receptible. They all root for each other. They all want to be together. Each level team is trying to build their own identity, and I try to instill that in the coaches to build a program up to how we want it to be, but make sure each team builds the camaraderie and play together. And that's one of my mantras, which is on the back of our locker room door, is together. We just play together, win together, lose together, eat together, go out together, hang out together, just try to be together. And that's what we're trying to preach, and it's coming along. Wins and losses don't show that right now,
Right.
but behind the scenes, if you were there on an everyday basis, would show that we're building to be together.
Yeah. What is one of the biggest surprises, good or bad, that you've experienced this year? Or not, maybe not surprise is the right word, but what is one of the biggest things, one of your takeaways from this year that you weren't fully aware of, accustomed to by sitting in that seat?
Well, when you're dealing with 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, attitudes are one.
Yeah.
But the other stuff that people don't see, you have those front row coaches that think they know the ins and outs of what's going on and why you not doing this and why you not doing that.
Right.
Well, I have a coach on our staff. The old adage is there's more than coaching than just a coaching shirt.
Right.
And sitting in the seat that I am now, you get all the ins and outs of how to deal with money, how to deal with boosters, how to deal with parents calling you at 12 o'clock at night because their child is. A matter of fact, 2 weeks ago, I had a mama call me. Have you seen my son? No, we've been out of practice since 6 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. He ain't answering his phone. Oh, let me get on the horn and try to find him. So those type of things that people don't see, that they think they know, that they really don't know.
Mm-hmm.
When you sit in this seat, it all comes around full circle.
Yeah. So been a molding.
But that goes back to what I was saying earlier. But we have to fight to get people to come to the game.
Correct.
They can tell you a lot about how to do this and how to do that. Why you ain't subbing him? Why he on JV? Why he on the line break? Or why you cut him? Or why you did this? And why you ain't run this play for him? But then you don't never see him in the game.
Right.
Reggie, real quick, you got your something else?
Say that one more time.
Do you got the show still on something different?
I don't. I'm on my no, I cut out of the show.
Okay. Oh. We want you to cut out, Reggie.
We want you to cut out, Reggie.
When he come back on, we'll bring him back up.
Yeah, man, but that
there you go.
All right, there you go.
Better?
Yeah.
Still fit here somewhere, but it's okay.
But yeah, man, like I said, man, like a lot of people don't know what y'all go through, man, with that, like you say, with that stuff. You, Coach Garman, Coach Gaines, and Buddy and Coach over veterans, man, they don't know what y'all go through. Y'all get phone calls like, well, I don't know if they get phone calls like that, but I know y'all get phone calls like that, like that regarding personal issues. And that's more than a coach.
Right.
I mean, that's coach
and
friend,
and
parent. I mean,
and it's like as a coach, period, I think you have to build a relationship with your kids.
Yeah.
They got to know that you have their back, whether they're right, wrong, or indifferent. And you got to be able to have those, and I've heard y'all speak on this a bunch on the show, you got to have those real conversations to tell them you might think you're this, but you're not, or you can be better than what you are. And that also goes into building a relationship with the kids' parents. I think you have to have some form of a relationship with those kids' parents because those parents are entrusting you with their son. And a case example, I called a kid's parent last night from the incident that was going on. She fell on the floor. I called to check on her. And you would have thought it was Christmas. She was like, Coach, I sure appreciate you calling, check on me. And then her son, who plays for me, said, Coach, I appreciate you reaching out to my mama and checking on it. It's just those little things that I think as a coach, you got to have with your kids, because at the end of the day, they're yours and they're going to play how you want them to play. And if you build that relationship, they'll run through a brick wall for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Reggie, talk about how to kind of what you're speaking to right now, but how that's even bigger than basketball as far as helping these young men kind of develop.
Man, I think that they got to have somebody that they can depend on in life as well. You deal with a lot of my kids and probably a lot over there at Warner Robins, and no offense to anybody that's listening, but it's facts. A lot of our kids don't have dads in their life.
Mm-hmm.
They're being raised by their moms, and their moms are doing the best that they can with them. And you have some out there that do great, but you also have some that need male figures in their life.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to let them know that, guys, I'm more than your coach. Yes, I'm your coach right now, but you have my number. If you have anything you need to get off your chest, you just want to talk to somebody that's neutral, that's not going to take sides, that's not going to be like, your mom is right, you need blah, 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 that's going to give you some form of something, then that's what I am. I mean, you could call me, text me, say, Coach, I need to come sit in your office and talk. Can we meet? Blah, 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 whatever. I'm here. And that's what I try to do with my guys. And a lot of them have already done that this year. I've had a bunch of conversations, just life, talking to these seniors that about to graduate in 4.5 months, that, guys, life finna hit you. And you're not going to have mama, or if you do, fortunate to have both parents, you're not going to have your parents that'll lean on you. You're going to be far away somewhere, and you're going to have to be able to survive. And whatever life skills we try to instill in them, they need to be able to carry that through their life when they're not around their parents. And then they're going to be parents one day, probably.
Yeah.
So those life skills that we try to instill in them, you're going to have to instill into your son or daughter. And then they're going to have to instill it into their son or daughter. And the circle of life just continues and continues. But we can't fail them now. As much as the world tells us that they're going to fail, we have to make sure that they don't fail.
Yeah. Really, I'm gonna put you on the spot too, bro. Like, I know you just recently graduated, and talk about how you leading by example. You know what I mean? Getting your degree and putting yourself in a position and continuing your education. Talk about why that's important to you.
Brother, I tell these kids all the time, I'm a living example of what not to do. I graduated from Northside in 2004.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm 38 years old, and this is only my second year teaching, like the real way.
Right.
Yes, I've been coaching at Northside for 19 years, but being that teacher and doing the job the right way, this is only my second year doing it. So I sat on my tail and just fought battling, not going to school, and got in school, and then academic suspension and this, that, and the third. And then I finally got serious about it because I had a bunch of people in my ear pushing me, coaches that coach me.
Right.
If you're trying to make this your job, your life, you need to do it the right way. You need to get these benefits. You need to get paid the right way. You got kids. You need to set your kids up for life. You just need to. And so I finally took it serious. Graduated with the first one in 2021 and said, go back, get my master's. Graduated with that one. And now in the summer, I'm about to apply to get my specialist. It's just, if I'm going to preach this to these kids, then I got to live it myself too. Yeah. And I want these kids to be able to look up to me and say, man, Coach Reggie is really out here doing it. And maybe I can do it too, no matter how long it takes.
Right.
And it took me over 15 years since I graduated to get my first degree. Like, time doesn't matter, but we don't have all the time in the world to live. But time doesn't matter whether you get it right after you leave high school or 7 or 8 years down the line. It's just the point of, did you get it?
Yeah.
And not quitting. And that's what we try to preach to all our kids. I mean, don't quit something if you're going to start it.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was my whole thing, man. I got kids that are looking up to me, my kids at school, kids around the community. I mean, I have a relationship with all kids, y'all's kids, Charles, KP, y'all's kids, Cam, Pert, Lil Jay, all them little kids. I mean, I know everybody in this county. So if we can all be examples in some form of way, that's what I'm here for. That's what I want to do.
And that's why it's important for us to even bring that up right then, right? So for people, a lot of people know you. A lot of people understand who you are as far as the sports aspect, but understanding, right, and everybody getting the idea of who you are as a man as well, and the things that you kind of stand on and your principles, right? You're not just a coach; you're a leader of young men, and the fact that you realized and identified it was important for you to go back and get your education. So when you preach that message, it's coming from a place of sincerity. So we wanted to use this platform and this opportunity right now to kind of speak to that, brother.
And I appreciate that. And guys, y'all do a great job. I listen to y'all. Y'all funny, but y'all speak the truth too. And y'all have all these guests come on, and we're all trying to do the same thing for these kids.
That's it. Yep.
I mean, the voices may be different, but the message are still the same. Get your education. Take these tests. These underclassmen need to take these standardized tests, and don't take them. Wait till your senior year to take them. They need to take them as sophomores and juniors, so that if you don't do as good as you want to do, now you have still many more opportunities, and you're not on the gun. That's how I was with this. I had to pass my Gates test and all that right when Miss Clayton, who was our previous principal, was ready to hire for a teaching slot that was open in our school. I mean, it was coming down to the wire when I could have been undone it and got it on out the way. So these kids just need to get this message, and as many people that can tell them the message, the many people that can maybe get through to some of them.
Yep.
Hey, Reggie, I said this. You my main man throughout the year. You just my main man for 4 to 5 hours out of the basketball season.
There you go. Hey, we still got to talk about this 130, Reggie.
Hey, look, I went on Sports Mike reading the article about y'all game. You know they're going to take pictures. There was a video. So they put the video out, and they go in. I said, I hope this video goes in transition. Yeah, they get a rebound, they go in transition. The whole end zone section had probably about 6 people in it. The whole cross from the benches probably had about 35 people in it. I can't see the other side, so I was generous and gave you 130.
Reggie,
Coach Buddy.
That must have been the time when everybody was at the concession stand.
Oh no, concession stand. Yeah. I know the concession stand was calling at the Nest last night. Them loaded nachos probably didn't get eaten last night.
Hey man, where Coach Buddy at, man? We gotta fix this, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they gotta put the band out here, Coach Buddy.
Hey, listen, we just speaking fat. We knew when y'all was playing Saturday and we were playing Saturday, we knew where everybody was coming. They were coming to the
that extra promotion though, then help matters, Reggie.
I'm sorry. I can't help that.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That bill. Yeah,
man. But look, hopefully y'all bring some over there to the Nest on Saturday, and we can have a good little crowd and have another good little game. Hopefully we'll come out on the right side this time.
Let's go. Yeah, definitely, man. We always want a competitive game. We like to end up on the more competitive, higher point side, but we always want a competitive game.
Yeah, and the first one was real competitive.
Yes, sir.
And so I expect another good game, but I know we both got some tough matchups before that. Y'all got Lee Tuesday, we got Lee Friday.
Man,
so
Lee Tuesday and Tiff Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Tiff
and both
Friday.
On the road too, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So y'all finna battle some long trips. At least I'm at home and only 2 games this week. So
yeah, we got to battle some long trips and some officiating.
You go down to South Georgia, you know how that is.
Hey, I'm with Coach Tack. Officials are my friends, and they do a wonderful job.
That's right.
And Terry, I'm gonna let you have your comment on what you said about the bonus and all that, because officials are my friends. But if anybody was at the game, we all know what it was.
Hey, the Raptors coach go off?
No, I ain't see that.
Oh,
So,
I seen.
I think it was you seen it, Charles?
Yeah.
He was talking about the lopsidedness of the foul count.
So there's been a few. He went off. Van Pelt went off a while back about reffing. Was it Van Pelt?
Look, KP, I agree with what you were saying,
Mhm.
and Charles, y'all both. Some of them come in there with like chips on their shoulder, and then to even more of that, say they don't come in with a chip on their shoulder.
Right.
The very first time you want to get on them about a bad call, or you raise your voice at them a little bit, now they want to hold it against you for the rest of the game. Like, I didn't cuss you. I just politely said, can I get it on both ends?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's all it be. But some of them, you're right. They come in with that chip on their shoulder, like I'm in charge. I'm that guy. Everybody came to see me. No, they came to watch these kids.
These kids.
They
Yeah.
came to watch.
Well,
Is the kids go out there and play?
and that's the thing, right? It's kind of like, and nobody wants to be berated and embarrassed and all of these things, right? And I think everybody understands that. But you have to, I would think as an official, you have to understand there's got to be some banter back and forth, right? That just kind of goes with it. Your perception of what you see versus what I see is two different things. So I may be asking for an explanation, or I mean, your partner on that end may be calling everything and you ain't calling nothing on this end. And you're like, come on, help me out. Y'all not even calling the game the same way. So there should be a space for a conversation, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because the game, guess what? We're gonna dap up and we're gonna go on about our way. Right?
I agree.
You again, you gonna see me again.
I agree totally.
Yeah, but to get in there and kind of poke your chest out and say I'm the official of all officials and I'm in charge, that's where it kind of gets overboard sometimes, I think.
And we have some of them. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
Y'all seen them all.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah. We see them quite a few times.
But again, this is all my friends because I never know what I'm gonna get.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see how South Georgia go. It's always rough down there, boy.
Y'all got to go to Lee County.
Lee and Tiff
this week.
Yeah. It's just a different style. Not saying they bad. It's just a different style of reffing, right?
Yeah.
It's a different style.
Yeah.
Major. I've been the lead this year, and yeah,
it's a different style.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Some stuff is like, wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, Tatnam got to go to Atlanta. I mean, I bet it ain't no better up there.
We got to go to Union Grove Tuesday. That's our last one. We got to go to see the shows at the end of the year, but end of the season. But
man, y'all got to make up with Locust Grove.
Yeah, and make up Locust Grove. Gotta go Locust Grove. So you're right. It's called more physically up there. But you have to adapt to their physicality. And that's what we told our kids for the last 2 years. Like, if you don't adapt to their physicality and you looking at the refs when they doing it and don't do it back, you ain't gonna win.
But that's how
I mean, and
that's what I told, just watching from my experience. When you go South Georgia, if you're driving to the bucket, if you're in the paint, it's physical. If you're around the perimeter, it's soft. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Right. It's not. Yeah. You literally do this, they're gonna call it on the perimeter. But you can go down to the paint and get beat like them in a chokehold. Hey man, get stronger. Like, dang. So it's a different style.
Yeah.
It's a different style.
My thing, just stay consistent with it.
Yeah.
Don't call it on one end, but then we go down to the other end and you don't want to call it. Like, I mean, if we're gonna be bad or good, just be bad or good both ways. That's all I had.
And I think you hit it on the head right there, Reggie. If you're gonna be bad all the way through. If you're gonna be good, okay, good. And nobody's gonna be 100% pleased or satisfied. I got you, but but sometimes the inconsistency is a wide margin.
Here's what we told ours at Dutchtown, and it wasn't a case of it was they was calling on one end and one calling on the other. It was a case of we wasn't matching their physicality, and you know, playing to what how they would call it. We didn't adapt.
Right.
And in the second half, you know, we told them, listen, if they letting them use their hands and letting them use their forearm, then you need to do the same thing.
Right.
Then once we start doing it, and then they start calling us for it, then guess what? They got to start calling them for doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we kind of forced their hand a little bit.
Right.
To where, I mean, they doing it now.
Yeah.
And you know, they start complaining a little bit like, oh, they pushing and this, that, but you know, it wasn't a bad officiated game. I can say this. When we went to Dutchtown and went to Eagles Landing, both games last year, it wasn't a bad officiated game at all.
Yeah. I think to your point, Ted, you made a great point. It's adapt. Kids got to adapt to how the refs are calling. That's and then and the other side of it too, it's got to be, hey, you gotta kids, y'all gonna have to give me something to get on the ref butt about. Right. They doing it, but you not. I ain't got nothing to say. Hey, they bullying you? You want to tell the ref you getting bullied?
Right.
That ain't how we do things, right? You go bully.
Now, if we start doing the same thing and they start calling.
Ted. Big dog spoke. Whoa, Ted. Whoa.
Boss man does smoke.
I got you. Coach. Hey, we about to shut the show down.
Coach Garmin has joined the show. What's up? What's up, Coach?
Hey, Coach Garmin. I'll help him out. The referees were very great yesterday. The game was officiated very good. Both teams got respect, and we walked out of there unscathed.
There you go. Tat letting out too many of the corporate secrets.
No, I mean, no, it wasn't. But you just got to adapt to. You just got to adapt to it.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Amazing refs.
Amazing refs.
Amazing.
You're right, because I finally got somebody to get a technical foul for saying, "Give me that," and my cat didn't. It's about time. Thank God. Thank God.
Oh. The truth. The platform of truth.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying. We were okay. I'm gonna be quiet now because they do worry about a little bit more than the game. But I'm gonna be quiet now too. It's crazy.
Right. So in a rivalry game like that, right?
Come on, I knew you were going there.
All the kids know each other. It's a rivalry.
Oh yeah. I know. Yeah,
all these things, right? I would assume and hope that referees understand that as well.
You would think. Right? You would think.
Hand, but you know it's gonna be some. Hey, these kids have been playing against each other since rec, right? So you know it's gonna be some, and what it is, and what the community has fed into it, and the crowd in there, and all of these things. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, simple banter to me is okay. Now, if a kid, if they walking up, getting in their face, cussing and fussing and doing all that kind of stuff, now you better get it under control in a game like that, right? Because our kids, it might be a little fight going on or something. But simple banter back and forth. I mean, come on now. Yeah. Perk blocked the shot and said, "Give me that," and okay, hell, I would have said it too. I would have said it too. In this game, I mean, you playing your rivals and your homeboys. I mean, got to ride just a little bit.
Yeah, but that's kind of to my point, right? That's exactly what it is. So you would kind of expect that a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
It ain't gonna turn into nothing else for the most part. You see what I'm saying? That's just competitiveness.
That's the same thing I say about these cheerleaders, man. I'm still mad about that.
You and me both, Tat. You and me both.
Yeah,
I'm mad
like
about
I
that
said, I heard
cheerleader
some
stuff,
strict
man.
rules for the cheerleaders.
Bro, and they had them rules on Monday. If y'all battle, y'all gonna get fined. And I'm saying here like, so what if we battle out on the court? Are we gonna get fined?
Right.
We all battling.
Right.
Right.
I mean, like I said earlier, the cheerleaders are just as much as the game as they're having their own game. I told Coach Gorman that while me and him were talking before the game. We having our game on the court and they having their game on the sideline. When
Yep.
we in a timeout, now they game finna begin a little bit.
Yep.
It's time for them to play a little
timeouts.
bit.
During timeouts. I mean, that is their time.
Right. And so now you telling them they can't do something that they've been doing all year long? Just because it's Northside Warren Robins, they can't do that now?
But
They didn't tell us that over there at Hoko. They were battling back and forth at Hoko.
But again, it's the same thing we just said.
Charles watching the game. It's only 7-0, Charles. It's only 7-0.
Yeah, I told you it was their ball.
You did that.
I told you. Oh, but the same thing for the game that's going on the court. It's the same thing for the cheerleaders. They know each other. They came up together. They went to school together at some point. All these different things. They're competing too.
And you know that for that game, they're gonna go and now at practice they coming up with some new cheers so that when one come at one, they come back with the next one.
Right.
They wait.
They're waiting. I mean, I walked in the gym and my cheerleader was like, "Go ready, let go. We ready? Yeah, let's get it here." I mean, they were ready. They were ready to go.
Yeah.
I look over there at ours. I'm like, hey, we ain't saying nothing.
Right.
I'm waiting.
Hey, KP, for the so-called best cheerleaders in the county, right?
Yeah.
Don't think I didn't catch that, Tat. I caught that episode, Tat.
Listen. I mean, and they had. Listen. The only reason they couldn't show out and show you why they were the best cheerleaders in the county,
right.
only because they were handcuffed.
Tat. You act like I ain't never been to one of y'all games this year. I've been at about 12 of them.
Yeah.
But all of those is warming up for that one. They just trying to.
Every time I'm at a game, Reggie at a game.
For the most part.
They just warming up.
If it's at veterans, he's at a game.
I'm at a game. Hoko, Perry, it don't matter. I'm at a game.
So Reggie. So we're gonna ask you while we got you here, man. We're gonna put you on the spot. Rate the atmospheres.
Oh, yeah.
We want to know the atmosphere. In your view, right? What's the atmosphere?
Well, obviously, I gotta be biased. So we number one.
Right.
We're number one. But if I'm gonna be for real, because I see Tat's face.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say one word.
I can take Homer out. Homer out. And
we know.
And I will say that it does matter who you're playing, but it does matter. Like yesterday's atmosphere ranks at, top. And when we go over there, it's gonna be at the top. Right. It does matter who you playing. When Veterans and Warren Robins was playing the other night, it was full, and I was with you, Charles. Get the band out the way. I'm having to stand on the rail and watch the game because I can't sit down.
Right.
Daggone band out the stands, man, and put them up there on that platform over there, man.
Yeah, on the balcony.
God, but
then they don't want you to. Wait, go ahead, Rich.
But to answer the question, and I'll base it over years. I'll put it over some years. I'm not even gonna hold it to this year. I'm just gonna put it over the last 5 to 8 year span. I'll say the Warren Robins has the best atmosphere. Mm-hmm. They've had a great following. They've had deep playoff runs, and as they get further and further in the playoffs, their atmosphere, even when they had to move their games of veterans, their atmospheres was still like legit. Yeah. And what y'all were talking about with hospitality and all that matters in there. They have great hospitality over there. Miss Brooks and Miss Garman do a great job with their hospitality room.
Yep.
Every time I walk through that door, their teachers and people at the door are saying, "Hey, coach, how you doing?" I mean, it's just I feel like welcome, even though I'm from Northside.
Top to
So I
bottom.
will put them at number one.
Yeah.
I would probably say us second,
Mhm.
only because over the years, especially since y'all got the new gym over there at Hoko, y'all's student section has fell off. And me and Tat was talking about this yesterday.
Mhm.
When y'all was in the old gym, because I put y'all probably at number one.
Number
Them
one.
students,
I'll put them at number one.
because
Yeah.
them students, them Hoko locos, well, they be on you from the time
Yeah.
you warming up to the time the game over, no matter how good Hoko was.
Right.
Yeah.
But that has fallen off a little bit over the last few years. So I think I would put us probably at number 2.
Okay.
Veterans, I probably put them at number 3, only because for the fact of when all of us go over there, unless us and Warner Robins playing together, when we all go over there and ain't nobody else playing, they gym get full, but it gets loud in there. It gets loud. And then I put y'all 4th and put Perry at 5.
And I agree with that. I think when veterans is playing a county game, veterans show out. They turn up when they're playing a county game. I agree with you. So what I'm gonna ask you this is, what about the new gyms?
Right? What's up?
Do you think the new gyms took away something?
Do I think it took away something?
Took away.
The only thing I think it took away that I loved in the old gyms.
Real quick, right? Because I remember going to a Hoko Northside game, whether it was at not Hoko, Warner Robins Northside game, whether it was at Warner Robins old gym or y'all old gym, right? You better be there early. You better get there for the girls' game. If you don't, well, yeah, because they didn't even play the JV games then, right?
Right. We moved them to another day because of crowd.
Yeah. So then you better get there for the girls' game. If not, you're gonna be standing in line outside trying to get in. And then they do a 1-for-1 trying to get in and all of that. Those atmospheres was you know what I'm saying, what it was. I remember the Hoko old gym, and kind of to your point with the Hoko locos, and the bench is right there, right on the stands almost. Because people walking right behind y'all and section and all those type of things. So you think these newer gyms, while they were built, they're nice. Don't get me wrong, they're nice. Facilities are nice, all that type of stuff. Do you think that took away something from that tradition?
Yeah, a little bit. Only when we're not playing Warner Robins or Hoko or veterans, when the crowds are going to come in. Yeah. Then I think we get that same atmosphere. I liked when the crowd is like right on you. I feel like you at Cameron Indoor at Duke with it, where they were right on top of you. The only other part I didn't like in our gym was the acoustics. You couldn't hear. Like, you trying to holler at the other end of the court, trying to coach a little bit, yeah, they ain't finna hear nothing you got to say. Because the crowd's so loud. But I do miss the crowd being right there on top of you.
Yeah.
And it just being wall to wall, everybody shoulder to shoulder and piled up in there like sardines. And that part I miss. But I love how now we ain't turning away nobody. Like yesterday, that was yesterday in the old gym. So we'd have had to turn them away.
Yeah.
But these gyms, now you can fill them up. So you get your give and take where you like the old gym, but you like the new gym too.
Right. I'm gonna say this. I remember when we was coming out of COVID, they started having the games, and the Northside Warner Robins game, I believe, was the first game that probably sold out coming out of COVID at Warner Robins.
Yes,
I remember that.
Yes.
Yep.
Matter of fact, somebody, Charles, could you got in? Did you get in, Charles, or you couldn't get in?
I couldn't get in.
So that was that was the Northside Warner Robins game coming out of COVID.
Hey, Tat, they could have got in at Hoko Veterans though.
Hey, when I had no line.
Right, I had to throw that shot in there right there.
So, but here's the difference though. The hospitality so great, even if the game was packed like that. Hoko see me coming, they still letting me in. Just saying.
Hey, Charles. Now that we've made ourselves relevant, we might still be able to get in the game over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh Lord, these jokers.
We might be able to
tackling worth the doggone.
now if it's sold out. They might let us in the game still. But hey, we're coming. Hey, Charles, you know what? We're coming with Curtis. We're getting the game.
Yeah,
I just want all the games to be sold out.
I'm with you, Pat.
Which I know they're not, but I mean, I just want people to see these kids, man.
I'm with you. I mean, we talked about that yesterday. Just come out other than the big game. Like I know we splitting hairs on Saturday. Y'all playing veterans and we playing Hoko. I mean, you got to pick which game you're going to in the county. But hell, this year I played veterans on a Tuesday and nobody else in this county was playing at the same time, and our gym was barely halfway full. So, I mean, come out and watch the kids because they work just as hard as anybody. I mean, they're trying to put a good product out on the court, and like you said last week, I mean, for the most part, every team in this county is having some success. Our success doesn't show in the win-loss column, but we're not playing a bad quality of basketball. It's not like we're going out there and just getting ourselves boat race.
Right.
But just come out and watch them kids. We don't want to see y'all. Oh my God.
This was so stupid, man.
Hey, so
these boys are idiots, boy. By the way, them my cousins, by the way. Them boys so crazy.
Hey, we both play at 5:30.
You say y'all the ops. Y'all the ops.
Dang.
Listen,
DD. What up, DD?
Hey, these fools are sitting there together. By the way, they sitting right there. They in the same place. And
Ain't your
these boys crazy. But yeah, man.
God dang.
Well, hey, for y'all people that don't know, Damian Gorman, as you see, Coach Gorman's brother, is behind the name Off the Dribble podcast. He gave us a name.
100%.
BG. Yeah.
100%.
It's gonna be we're going to the latter part of the season, man. And like Coach Rich said, it's been some good basketball, man. Get out and support these kids. Get out and support. Let
me ask y'all this. What's the biggest game have you guys ever witnessed in this county?
So I wasn't here for y'all playoff game at Veterans against
Miller Grove.
Miller Grove.
Miller Grove.
Coach Sherman White. I wasn't here for that game. So probably the biggest game will have to be a Northside Warner Robins game.
That one or Kale.
Oh, no. So
Kale.
That Kale game was crap, but it wasn't not like that Miller Grove.
I would say the Hoko Warner Robins game
In the old gym. That was a game opener for Hoko in 20.
That was a game that day.
You think that game was a bigger game than Warner Robins Northside game?
No, he's just talking about crowd.
Big as in crowd.
That was that was in the old gym, but they had their new gym. Y'all had y'all new gym, so
we were still in the old gym.
Yeah, the atmosphere was wall to wall. Was it better? I don't know if it was bigger than Northside Warner Robins, but it was wall to wall.
Yeah, 2021.
Y'all had y'all new gym and y'all was wall to wall that year.
As far as being packed?
Nah, it didn't have.
But all right.
Well, I'm gonna go outside of the realm of Northside and Warner Robins because we all know that one's gonna be big. But that Miller Grove game y'all played over there at Veterans, cause they say Veterans Gym hold 2,200 or 2,500. Cause I swear it was over 3,000 up in there that night. It was standing room only. I mean, standing room only. And the intensity after them coming after the storyline between them just beating y'all, and now y'all wanted your lick back, and
Yeah,
how
yeah.
y'all was out for blood, and y'all was out to get them that night. That night just. Other than the Northside One Run game, that's the biggest that I've seen in the city.
Ken, let me tell you, you need to see the pictures of that game.
I've seen it.
And you just had to be there. We talking, you know how the railing is behind the seating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We talking probably about 3-4 lines deep, almost to the wall where you couldn't even walk through.
Yeah. You were so scared to go to the bathroom because somebody was gonna take your seat.
Yeah, remember we had Coach White on here. He talked about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He talked about it. Came out and was like, "Whoa."
Yeah, but he the reason that we had to move it because he didn't want to come to that little matchbox. He didn't want to come in there.
Hey, and if I remember, that was a blackout, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Golly, man. When I pulled up, man, it was a line from the door at the top of the stairs,
right,
all the way to the parking lot, all the way down the steps to the parking lot.
Jesus.
To get in that game.
To get in the game. The doors haven't even opened yet.
Yep. Because I was so glad I had my coach's pass and they had the pass gate down at the bottom because I was going to the bottom and go find me a seat just that fast.
Hey, Reggie, real quick, let's talk about veteran steps. Hey, golly, I don't know if I'm getting older or what, but every time I walk up the top, I'm out of breath.
I ain't even gonna lie. When I went over there to watch Warner Robins and veterans play, as soon as I got there, I said, man, I wish I was playing so I go in that back door by the locker room like I always do. Because I got to go up these steps. Them steps ain't no joke. Ain't no joke.
Hey, and I got to take one at a time.
Because I try to walk so fast, so I do myself a disservice trying to get up them so fast, but then I'm tired after I get up them.
Listen, hold on. Let's go back to Bruce right here. Bruce, you talking about 2000 one around the veterans in 2018 for playoff seeding. I don't remember. We won the region, so we weren't playing for seeding.
I don't think he's talking about 18. That would have been Scoop's senior year.
Yeah, because
it might have been 19. I think that was 19.
It could have been. It could have been
19.
It
19 or 20
because we won the region that year, so we wasn't playing for seeding back then.
No. When they got y'all at Warner Robins, what year was
that? That wasn't Scoop's senior year. That was the year after.
They beat us with Sean 2021.
21. There you go.
That's Rashawn Tomlin now.
Yeah, it was packed that night. I wasn't there for Miller Grove, but it wasn't. It wasn't like overly. It was seating room.
Yeah, that Miller Grove, what you got to see.
I say this to that, Bruce. That game that you talking about, we could have put all them people in the old jail. They by him.
Elevator me, please.
Hey, exactly.
Hey, look, Saturday y'all can come in that bottom door and then go up the elevator, and I'll take good care of y'all.
You gave them a tumble. No.
That man so lying, man. That man so lying.
Hey, Charles.
Yeah.
Coach Reggie gonna hook us up Saturday.
Oh yeah.
He said we can come in the bottom door and take the elevator up.
Man, we in there.
I'll tell you them steps.
But you're gonna get that email Monday. Anybody that go up the elevator got to pay. Now you go up the steps, you good?
Oh man, yeah, you're right. I'll probably meet them up the elevator. Then
you take that elevator, you better have that money ready.
Go fan me, please.
You better have that go fan ready.
Hey, Charles, we come to that bottom door. They be like, you ain't on the list.
Right. Hey,
but
ain't gonna be just like this. No.
but thank you, Coach Sherman White. You are the reason that we now all have brand new gyms in House County. So we really appreciate that.
Hey, look, I always say it. I think North Side for the turfs at the football fields, and Warner Robins for the gyms, because we all having to go play playoff games and all this at other places because we can't host because either gym too small or back then when we had the grass was all tore up because we were playing 3 teams on it. So I always think us for the turfs and Warner Robins for the gyms.
Yes, sir. So for everybody that don't know, Coach Sherman White at Pace Academy is the reason that we have gyms here in House County.
Down here.
Yes, right.
Down here, new gym.
No, I like the new gyms though. I understand it's packed out, but there's still a level of comfort for me in my older age. Standing up to watch JV game, girls game, and a boys game. These knees and ankles ain't built like that no more.
Right.
Well, I'm the only reason that I gripe about it and disappointed about it because that was the gripe in the old gyms. Oh, too many people in there. Oh, we ain't got nowhere to sit. Oh, it's gonna get crowded. It ain't enough seating. Now it is enough seating. So what's the excuse now?
I want to say something. I want to talk to my youth. I want to talk to the youth. I'm gonna say this. We sitting there watching game, and as you know, as you guys alluded to, Poco Gym is not super packed. There's no need to sit right up under my knees.
or right behind my back.
Or right behind me, or my back on your knees. There, to Tat and Coach Reggie point, there's plenty of seats around here. No need to put your knee in my back, nor should I be putting my knee in your back. We can space out. In fact, the Surgeon General recommends us to space out. Just talking to the youth a little bit. I don't need to be in your conversation. I don't want to know what you did this week. Don't want to know what you're doing.
No parts.
Don't want to know. The less I know, the better.
Yeah. Damon say he don't like the new gym.
Hey, I like the level of comfort, man. I'm all about comfort, brother. I'm all about comfort. I don't change my oil because of comfort. I like sitting in my car, let somebody change my oil. Can I do it? Yeah, but it's comfort.
Hey, 99% of the time you're gonna find
I think it's some things that could have been done differently.
Yep.
In the gym. The visitors locker room.
Yep.
I think that could have been done a lot different. I mean, just little odds and everything. But I mean,
yeah.
I just want people to get in the gym.
Correct.
Come see these kids.
Nah, I tell you, I love your house with the TV in there.
Yeah.
Just y'all the only hospital room I've been able to be in. Is all the hospitals like that?
Well, you didn't come to my tournament, so you couldn't come to my. If you would have came to my did my wife invite you to the hospitality room?
She did.
I'm very hospitable there, KP. Just come to the hospital. Just come over here, and I bring you down there. I walk you down there.
So something came up today. Conversation came up, and I hope Coach Garner still watching.
You got us on that. Hey,
I'm ready to hear this. Let's hear this.
So conversation came up about a in-county tournament. Said there used to be one, right? I don't know. They said there used to be an in-county tournament where you'll get all the teams in the county at one of the events, like whether it's the Screaming Demon, the Bear Brawl, or your event, Reggie. That's never been the case. I'm asking.
No, unless everybody played in the background.
Right, and that was the only time I remember that. I mean,
Yeah.
Warner, Hoko, and Perry one time was all in the bedroom.
Or was it a tournament style?
It was tournament style.
Yeah, so I guess that's what they're talking about. So one was saying they could bring that back.
For what? I mean, y'all in the region, and we in the region with Perry.
I'm just telling you what the conversation was, and if there's any need to bring that back.
If they want to see it tournament style, tell them the middle school have the tournament style. If they want to see basketball crown champions, county champions. I mean, I don't know. We ain't. That's the only time.
Speaking of middle school basketball is starting, so there are gonna be some games next week. So I guess I got the answer to my question.
That's
Ain't nobody interested in that.
That's a great segue, Charles. I see you, baby.
We got some coaches on here that are very in tune with what's going on with middle school. They get out and they're active with those kids as well. Make sure that they're on the right track and building their pipelines and their feeders and whatnot. So, also, if you get a chance to come out, if your niece, nephew, whatever the case may be, go out and support.
Hey,
the Howland
Tigers.
Yeah. You got them Tigers, them Warriors, and them Hawks. But speaking of one, I'm biased toward one Warrior right now, and my baby made the 7th grade basketball team, and she got her first game, middle school first game on Thursday, and I can't wait because I know AJ gonna give her if she don't do nothing.
And she excited about it? She been talking about it?
Yes, and she's very excited. I can't wait to see her get out there. And I hate AJ probably gonna be at the game because he's gonna be screwing with her. And because he when she told him that she made the team, the first thing this fool said, "Oh, I bet you don't start."
AJ, boy, that boy a little savage.
Man, so and I know he's gonna be at the game. He's gonna be giving her the devil, and she gonna get mad at him, but she gonna have to tune that out and learn how to focus on the floor. But I can't wait to see her play, man. I'm excited about that.
I'm gonna say this. You know who got the best atmosphere in middle school basketball?
Thompson.
Perry.
Oh yeah. You're right. I'm wrong. You're right.
You cannot hear yourself. To your point, Reggie. You yelling on the opposite side. You can't hear nothing. Those parents go out in that community. They go out and they support Perry Middle School sports.
Yes.
They do. They do.
Now, I would say Perry, Northside, probably Bunnell.
Bunnell got a good crowd too. Yeah, and Thompson.
Fagan Mill ain't bad. Huntington in the Nation ain't bad either. But
here's the thing. I would say I like playing at Warner Robins Middle.
That one side.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Northside Middle because of the one-sided gym.
The one side gym.
And speaking of that, they're the only 2 schools in the county that like that. The only 2 schools in the county and gyms still haven't been renovated. But that's another story.
That's another story.
I ain't gonna go there.
I appreciate those gyms. When we play over there, I tell the boys, y'all should be excited about playing over here, where the people got to move their feet for you to take the ball out on the side out of bounds. You know what I mean?
Right there on you.
Or standing there along that wall, watching the game, like in the old gyms, the north side, one right. Everybody standing along the wall. You can't even get on the baseline and take the ball.
Can't even get on the thing, boy.
Yep. I like that app. Like, to your point, when the crowd is on top of you like that.
But Perry and I think we did talk about that last week. Perry support from rec ball all the way up until high school. They are supporting.
Yep.
Yes.
Win, lose, or draw. They gonna support now. They gonna talk cash, trash.
Oh
Ooh,
man,
they gonna talk trash, boy.
well, they giving it to everybody. The refs, the coaches, the players. They giving it to. Ain't nobody exempt.
You gotta have thick skin down there in the pit now.
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
gotta have thick skin out there in the pit.
Oh
So,
my God.
Hey, but talk about that as y'all being at the high school level, kind of keeping an eye on that middle school level. Wow. Talk about why y'all.
I make it my personal mission to get to the middle school game. One, they're the future of your program. And two, you don't believe how them kids respond when they see the high school coach come to their gym. And I got a prime example. My seniors now, Keyron and Damien, and before Ricardo left, Ricardo, you would hear them talk and say, man, Coach Reggie been down with us since the 8th grade. I remember when he came and stood in our gym and stood on the wall and watched us play Thompson.
Right.
Because sometimes after that first time and they see you, it's like they want to raise their game up to another level just because you walked in the gym. Like they trying to show out for you to prove to you, like, yeah, when I get there, this what it's gonna be like. So I make it a personal mission just to see them.
Yeah.
So Coach, I can remember. I think this may have been Cam Pert, 8th grade year. It was Huntington versus Northside at Northside on a Saturday. The coaches are lined up under the rim. It was you. I think Simon might have been the coach that year. Garmin. And man, I think Hudson may have been out there too. He was the Hoco coach at the time, I think. But anyway, so pretty much all the high school coaches was at this game watching the middle school game. It's like, man, this is all right. So, and I think to your point, Coach, that does something for the kids. Those kids go play their butt off, right? We gonna play super hard. They already getting ready. Like, oh, I'm going to high school next year. My coach is looking at me. Let me go get it. So, man, I really love that piece about it as well. Seeing the coaches come out to those games and those kids do that, and you guys are already stupid busy during that time as well, getting ready for region play or closing out, needing to win a game or whatever the case may be. So that's big time.
We try to we'll be at practice and we'll see games coming up, and if it's a game at Warner Robins Middle or whatever, and we want to go see those boys. We're like, hey, 7th grade plays over here, 8th grade plays over here, and we'll split. Or if it's time to go to a Huntington game, we might split, go to a 7th grade game, go to an 8th grade game.
Right.
Just so the kids can see you, and like you said, I mean, you got to see what's coming up.
Yeah.
And that's what I do with my staff. If I want to see Thompson, but I also need somebody who want to see Northside Middle. They 8th grade both playing or whatever. I send some over there, and I go to send some with Thompson. I saw that weather cuz.
Coach Garland is telling that he's giving up. how they build they team.
Oh man.
Hey man, look, I'm putting it like this. I ran to Coach Gorman and some Coach Gorman be moving around. I'll say that much. Coach Gorman moving around, man. He know some of these young kids. Like, how you know? Like, yeah. He ain't giving me too much.
Hey,
but I know 1 + 2 is 3, Coach.
Hey, Charles, Coach Garvin at the rec, ain't he?
Yeah. He moving. Coach Garvin be moving around, man. He be moving around.
Speaking of Rick started week 2.
Yeah.
Did it start Saturday?
Oh yeah, it is start there.
Yeah.
We had some kids come in their rent uniform after they game to the game.
So
I wanted to read that one right there.
Yeah, DG said put a Christmas tournament together with the surrounding counties.
That has been a thought of mine.
So
But again, it just we play everybody. It's like I don't want to play everybody 5 times. Me and Hoko in the same region. I don't want to have the possibility of playing 5 times. Christmas tournament, 2 regular seasons, and then a region tournament 4 times. I mean, I don't really want that. But I do like the idea of Hassan County versus Bibb County tournament. Or at least like an MLK day where it's Hassan County versus Bibb County, 1 game. Keep it pushing.
Yeah. Maybe not a tournament style, just a showcase.
Like a 1 game. Somebody from Hassan County is playing somebody from Bibb County. And showcase it like that.
Isn't I'll keep that to myself. But from what I think something like that is being planned, ain't it? Not necessarily but MLK tournament.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I say I heard that somewhere. But Reggie, let me ask you.
Let me check my notes.
Your tournament style versus a showcase.
I like a tournament style. You know how kids are. If they just come to show up, play 1 game. Okay, prime example. I was over at Warner Robinson's. And you have some that just they just showed up just because they had a game on the schedule, and some of them didn't put forth their best effort. And then now you get in a tournament, now you know there's a championship at the end of it, then it gives kids, I think kids like to play for something at the end of it.
Right.
I really do. You watched it, and if you was there for that Veterans and Putnam County Championship boys game in my tournament, because they were trying to get after it. Yeah. They almost both put 100 up because they were trying to win a championship. So I just think that a tournament style might, in some cases, for kids, they like tournament style more than just playing games or a game or 2. I don't know.
Yeah, but it help don't like helping them in the day.
Yeah, you are correct.
That's one of the main things. Is you got to find people that want to work that many days.
Yeah, you are right. And I was fortunate to find enough to want to work for all 3 days. Right. And then on top of that, now you got to find food for a hospitality room for 3 days.
And security.
And security and ref. So there are drawbacks, but hey, I didn't want to get on a bus. So that's why I put my own tournament on.
There it is. Hey, so Reggie, we ain't gonna hold you, man, because Charles about to cut us down anyway.
Yeah, the Rams ain't doing real too good right now. I think he's trying to go get his Rams hat on and get to going.
Yeah, let me before we get to
work the dog home.
Look at this fool, man.
Let me ask you this real quick before we get out of here. So, the game's Saturday, man. Any game plan tips you want to give up?
I want the 9th grade boys team to win. I want the V boys team to win, and I want the varsity boys team to finally get a region win.
All the tips you get.
Coach Buddy, I tried, Coach Buddy.
Try not to let the starting 5 hit me like they did last time.
Hey, speaking of that, man, Ron is definitely doing his thing over there. But the big boy, big guy you got.
Chaser.
Yeah, I picked up I think another offer in football. But just his dominance inside, man.
There ain't been many teams to match up with him. Tift had a boy that was close to his size, but not in the. He didn't want to play in the paint. Hassan Bibb metal detector. You probably right there, D-Thor. You probably right there. Okay. You don't have to remind me there, Damien. I know they were 5-0 yesterday. I know. But he had many matchups on his up there with him. Isaiah and the boy from Tiff, and then he was ejected, so he didn't get to play in our tournament against Riverdale. They had a 6'6" kid. That's pretty good. But he's been doing well. And he's light years better than he was last year. I mean, he was 6'7" last year, but he was clumsy, falling over himself. But I think football helped him.
Right.
Being in the weight room helped him. His footwork on the offensive line translates to on the court. So I think all of that has helped him to grow into the player he is now. And he still got room to grow. I mean, he still got room to grow. He got to learn to stay out of foul trouble and how to do that.
Right.
But once he learns how to do that and can stay on the court for long stretches, he's a dominant player.
Oh yeah, he's a junior, right? 2025, right?
Yeah, he's just a junior.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we taking note.
But look, I appreciate y'all having me on, and y'all keep doing what you're doing for the Middle Georgia area, getting the basketball out there because we play ball down here too. Folks don't realize that. I mean, they think just get off the interstate and you right there. No, they're ball players down here too, and we appreciate y'all how y'all are putting us out there and appreciate the support. Except for when we play each other, but
That's right.
I always know I have y'all support other than when we're not playing. So I really appreciate that, and y'all keep doing your thing.
Hey, Reggie,
I appreciate it, Cole.
I was out of the basketball season. That's it, brother.
Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, fellas.
Hey, have a great night, brother, and we appreciate you doing. Keep doing what you do.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all. I see y'all Saturday, and I see y'all in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yes, sir. All right, bro.
Sure. All right, Reggie.
All right.
Man, that man there is so stupid.
Coach Reggie from Northside.
Coach Reggie.
Yeah, you don't know who may pop up on the show.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Man, what about Lil Wasted dunk yesterday?
Number two on ESPN.
ESPN. Yes, sir.
He definitely caught somebody lacking, as they say.
On his head.
On his head. Come on, give me that. My bad.
Well, for you all that's not watching the game, Charles Rams is losing 21-10 to the Detroit Lions.
A lot of football left.
4 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, we got the ball. Oh, man.
LJ had 10 rebounds yesterday.
But yeah, Lil Wasted definitely doing his thing, man.
Definitely is NBA ready.
Having a great year.
Yes.
I think I seen something where he's leading the team in 3-point percentage.
I think
41%.
So.
Yeah. And I think free throw percentage as well. 3-point.
But yes.
Yep.
He is. He's NBA ready, and he is leading the team. But I am super proud of the best Reeves in the house, as I call her.
Oh, Casey.
Yes, sir. Man, boy, I have been me talking to Wasted, man, I've been telling, man, Casey ready. Tell you, man, she ready.
Yeah.
And Wasted called me earlier this week, man. Man, please.
Oh, yeah. She getting some varsity minutes, ain't she?
Yes.
Yep.
I call her the best. Every time I talk to Wasted, I call her the best Reeves in the house.
Just to see her growth.
Yes.
Yep. Kind of from being around her, and she seemed a little shy at times and all that, but to embrace it and actually going out there and doing what she needs to do. Congratulations to her as well.
Yeah.
Yep. So good, man. Basketball in the area. While we're speaking about basketball in the area, let's talk about this upcoming middle school tournament that Hype South / On the Radar is putting on. The Heart of Middle School.
April, the Heart of Georgia.
Yep, the Heart of Georgia Middle School Tournament. It's going to be held in Macon.
Tell it.
Last time we was on the show, we had some teams calling each other out.
Yeah, we did.
Is anybody else calling each other out today? So it's April 13th and 14th. Again, held in Macon. So a great exposure opportunity for all our middle school teams in the area. So, we won't go down the list. We won't get into it like we did last week about why you should be there. No, we are going to talk about why you should be there. We won't call the teams out, but you need to be there because this is an event that's going to be held down in this area, put on by two great organizations that give exposure to the youth, the middle school age groups. And from what I'm understanding, on the radar is going to have folks down here. Of course, Hype South is going to be in the building, doing write-ups, doing coverage, all those good things. So April 13th and 14th, it'll be a local tournament. You ain't got to pay for a hotel room. You can play down here, 4th through 8th grade. Let's go. Sign up, get ready, come out and compete. Don't duck and dodge. Don't duck and dodge. Take advantage of the opportunity.
And don't shuck and jive.
Shuck and jive, duck and dodge. If you want a certain matchup, call in and get the matchup you want. That's how we going with it. So great opportunity. Travel season's coming up. But before we get to travel season, like Charles mentioned earlier, that Gabe noted on, middle school season is upon us and we'll start this Thursday.
Thursday.
So get out and support your local middle school team. Go see the cheerleaders. Go see the 7th graders, the 8th graders going to play, competing and battling. A lot of good stuff is going on, man. Basketball time.
Yeah, it's exciting, man. I'm glad to be back in the gym, right?
Mm-hmm.
Coaching these youngsters. A lot of raw talent, a lot of skilled 7th and 8th graders. So I feel like they're coming more and more skilled, still learning the game, but skill wise, it's you can kind of see it. So
yeah. Charles, let me ask you this: why do you enjoy coaching at the middle school level?
To me, there's more development, right? So you're teaching principles, whether it's defense, whether it's the principles of offense, mainly defense though. Because some kids come in, you'd be surprised. You'll have, well, I guess you wouldn't be surprised. Normally, you come in to 7th grade or team, you get a 7th grade team, you got 4 or 5 that may know how to move in a 2-3, and then you probably got another 4 or 5 maybe not have played as much basketball as the other 4, and they don't understand it. So it's teaching them and getting them up to speed where they can perform in a team setting with these other skilled guys who have been doing this for a long time, right? Not a long time, but may have more experience doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So that development piece of those guys, and then you start to see some of them, they start to pick it up like, oh, I can do this, or they start to find their niche, whether it's defense, whether it's rebounding, whether it's whatever the case may be. So you kind of get to see where a kid niche is, and then some kids are just, some kids are just going to be different, right? Because of their experience. But for the most part, that's it. So getting them to understand that and kind of having an idea of what's next for them going into high school, because some kids don't even understand running hard in practice. Some kids don't even or why they running hard in practice. Some kids have been told that they are so good. Well, it's gonna come a point where you got to play as a team. Like your teammate might not be as good, but you still gotta play as a team.
Mm-hmm.
What does that look like?
Yep.
Right. So, so I kind of enjoy it. It is a development piece.
Yeah.
It is a teaching piece that I enjoy.
Mm-hmm. No, I think, and kind of to echo what you just said, bro. I appreciate that aspect as well, right? The kind of the teaching, the development, the understanding, kind of, not necessarily breaking bad habits, but establishing habits.
Establishing good habits.
Yeah, establishing good habits. Yeah, establishing good habits. Kind of saying, hey, this is, expectation where you should be moving, sort of helping build basketball IQ, kind of seeing things in a different way. So that's kind of where I was that old Dr. Love? think
Yeah,
he going to Washington?
that's what they're talking about now. We try to trade.
Hold up. DG 15U.
That is.
So it's funny, not really funny, right? I had some parents already inquiring about a 15U.
Hey.
There it is.
Hold on, Tad. Hold on. So for you all that don't know, Charles' profession or career field when he was in the military was recruiting. If Charles didn't put his recruiting hat back on yesterday, this cat, we in the gym, Cam texts me and says, Coach Charles show is recruiting.
I'm moving around a little bit.
Shaking hands and kissing babies yesterday.
Coach Charles doing his work.
Hey, yeah, I'm moving around.
This work about to be.
Charles is like, okay, all right. On his phone. Y'all cat just disappeared. Hey, where'd the stool go?
Yeah, man. Hey, bro, I have to move around, bro. I gotta move around.
Hey, so to that point, let's go. Let's go 15U. Let's go.
So as I was moving and grooving, that question did come up. So to answer that question, if you're watching the show, to answer that question, so to some of the parents that was asking and inquiring about it, there you have it. We will have a 15U, Coach DG, who's been with the Warner Rob All-Stars for a minute. Hey, don't Dr. Love, I sure do. You better ask about me. I sure do. You tell no lies.
Hey, leave no stone unturned, Dr. Love.
Nope. No, I will inquire.
I was like, yo, this cat.
Man, look, I'll be at a game. I think I was at Screaming Demon talking to Tat. Hey, Tat, you see such and such? It's like, yeah. No, that's me.
Well,
that's me.
We gonna get this 15U jumping.
Yeah. This time,
along with the Kenny, what you got? 14.
So Kenny got 14. DG would have 15. I got 16.
And Derek got 13.
Yeah.
And Derek got 13.
Yeah.
And
we got a 12U.
Real quick, Derek is a veterans fan. I just want to let everybody know that.
And
don't let them tell you otherwise.
What the?
We fixing it. AJ's his team is about to crank up as well. We gotta do tries for that. That's what 8U, third grade.
And then what Mario got?
Should be fourth, fifth. One of those two.
Okay. So yeah. So be on the lookout for tryout dates. Be on the lookout for these things. We're trying to get some things wrapped up and established.
Yes.
But we reloading. We reloading over here. The Warner Robins All Stars is reloading with our group. So be on the lookout and be ready to go.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Deborah.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Moving around.
21-17, Charles.
Yeah, I see these jokers ain't tackling worth the doggone, man. All right, that was a good team tackle. Anyway, so we can get back to what we was doing. We've been on the show for a little while. We brought y'all up a guest.
All right.
You know how it is.
Kind of gauge.
I don't know when the button gonna be hit. Y'all have a good week.
Hey, Tat. What I want you to do, man, I want you to share that memory of AJ talking about Martin Luther King so we can educate some of these people. And and AJ's story. Maybe we need to do an update on AJ's story of mine.
He dead. Might say he dead. Let me find that video.
We might
Post that.
we might have to do an update.
Yeah, I'm gonna find that video.
That was. You think Justin Fields would be a great fit?
Depends on whatever OC we have.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm saying depending on if we keep Eric Bieniemy, no.
Is he gonna get the Falcons job?
Oh no!
You don't like what he did for you?
Please, look at her to my let it go. Then you leave my frog man alone.
There we go.
Please don't let it go. Kristen, what's up? EP.
Man, but I don't know, man. If Eric Bieniemy stays, then
is he gonna get the head coaching job? Or
I don't know. We I don't think we let him interview anybody, right? I'm gonna let anybody interview him right now.
So he didn't get fired with the rest of the staff.
No, he didn't. Well, you know, Kansas City tried to bring him back for the playoffs.
I seen that.
They thought we was gonna get rid of him. If we got rid of him, they won't bring him back for the playoffs.
I seen that.
Yeah.
Man, is that an insult to the current OC?
Yeah. So you know who's really calling the plays over there?
Right. I would think that'd be kind of jacked up.
Yeah. So,
but
hopefully we give him the head job and hire a good DC, or if not, we need to hire a DC from somewhere, a defensive minded coach, and let him be the OC.
Right.
He don't take a head coaching job, but hopefully Atlanta go ahead and hire their guy, so then he ain't got no trouble but to stay.
Who Atlanta looking at?
I know they was looking at Eric Bieniemy. They looking at Belichick as well.
How y'all think that'll work out?
What?
Belichick going anywhere.
I mean, Belichick did give up the lead. He was down 28-3, so he know they can get up. So he gonna just get him to finish.
I'm just saying, and again, I don't know if it's just a thing or not. You know, you adapt to your players, I guess. But is his mentality of playing or his mentality of coaching, is that a kind of old school mentality? Is that still effective?
Okay, now I'll say this, and I know I always get the Falcons the devil, but the Falcons has pieces there.
No, 100%.
If they can get a good veteran quarterback in with the talent that they got around him, I think they need probably one more good receiver.
Well, who's a quarterback that you think that can go there?
I don't know.
So
I don't know because.
So I got a question. So who hires the OC in DC?
The general manager or the owner.
Why not the coach? Why not the head coach?
I don't know.
I don't think they put. I would think that they kind of.
No, I get
got input.
Yeah, get their input as far as what style they want to go with.
So that's kind of my thing. You're gonna hold me to something and tell me to work with these guys.
But the head coach is kind of like the manager, right?
That's
yeah, right.
Basically. So some are like you had the head coach in Miami. He was the OC. He was calling plays like Kyle Shanahan in San Francisco. He called the plays out there.
Right.
If I know what I want, I'm the head coach. I'm asking all the questions. Everything start with me and end with me. I want to hire my own OC, DC. I want to hire my own special teams coach.
They don't give everybody that power though.
Well, but think about it. Well, think about this then. When a quarterback throws an interception, if the ball is tipped by the receiver and missed, and the other team intercepted, they blame the quarterback.
Right. Yeah, I'm 100% with you.
I mean, so I don't
Did
know.
this happen somewhere though? Didn't somebody get hired, or was that in basketball? Somebody got hired.
I think basketball a little
It
different
was
too.
in Milwaukee. It was in Milwaukee.
So basketball coaches bring their own team with them.
No. The organization hired somebody as an assistant coach, and the head coach and assistant coach had history. I want to say it was in Milwaukee, and then they got the assistant coach up out of there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me,
But they couldn't get along. They couldn't,
Yeah.
whatever the issue was, to be successful in whatever.
yeah. No, it makes sense. I don't know. That's just my thought process. Like,
But then
I
it's
mean,
like sometimes when you bring in, you got a head coach and you bring in an assistant coach. Well, the team brings in an assistant coach. Is that coach really working for you, or are they working for the team? Right? Maybe that's to your point, Charles. Like, I'm waiting for you to get fired so I can slide into this head coach position.
yeah. Now, if you got an assistant coach that's already there and bringing continuity,
Yeah.
I kind of get some of that. Hey, we're gonna keep him on staff until you, and then next year you can do your own hiring, make the determination you want to keep him or her, or whatever the case may be. That's my opinion, but I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, and it's been doing, and there could be reasons why OCs and DCs are hired by general managers for other reasons. There's definitely have been some hiring practices that have not been popular in the NFL as well. So that could be a reason why.
Yeah. I agree with you. So Tat, you say who y'all got this week?
Tuesday we got Union Grove. Friday we got Eagles Landing. Saturday we have Veterans.
Oh, Country Wayne, Union Grove.
Yes, sir.
I got
Country
celebrities.
Wayne.
Charles, don't feed into that.
What?
I tried to tell y'all we have all. You never know who you might see at all game. You might see DC on fly.
You're right.
You might see Country Wayne. You might see Lil Jon. I mean, I don't.
All right. Anything else? Anybody got anything else?
I mean,
So you guys got what you got. For this week, let's go down the run line. Veterans has TCC on Friday and Warner Robins on Saturday. All right. We have Lee County on Tuesday, Tiff Friday, and Northside on Saturday. And Northside has, who got a busy week? Perry does. I'll get to them in just a second. But Friday, Northside has Lee County and Houston County, the Mighty Hoko Bears on Saturday. And Perry got a busy week. I looked at this earlier, I think. So Tuesday, they got Dooley County.
Dooley.
That's gonna be a good game.
Dooley. Thursday, they got Baldwin at Baldwin. Friday, they got Westside at Westside. And Saturday, they got Peach County at home.
I tell you what, Baldwin and Westside been on the roll.
Yeah.
Is it West? Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been on the roll.
So yeah, they got 4 games.
He said it put on the screen.
Hey, you better little. Hey,
come on, Dr. Love.
My man, bro. Dr. Love, come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, man.
Dr. Love, come on.
Woo, Jesus, boy.
Griffin on Wednesday, makeup game. Okay, Bruce. Thank you, Bruce.
Appreciate
Bruce
that.
is in now. Bruce is in now, man.
Is Mr. Veterans.
Bruce is Mr. Veterans.
Bruce is
Him and
not
Derek.
Preps. Tell him to
No.
get it on Max Preps, Bruce.
I'm with you, Dr. Love. I'm with
Yeah.
you. That was funny, though. Ain't gonna lie to you.
Shaq was in Joe County one time when his son played it on.
He was playing up at Berkmar.
Union Grove. His son played at Union Grove.
Maybe he went from Union Grove to Berkmar.
Yeah, he left after that year, but he was at Union Grove for a year, I want to say.
Yeah. Because he was out in Henry County somewhere. Right.
The Diesel.
Yeah. So we getting down to the nitty gritty.
Getting down to the nitty gritty, man. Good luck to all the coaches in the county. Hopefully your kids, your players are starting to gel a little bit and starting to figure out how to win tough games, because I understand region games are here and they get tougher as you go.
Yeah.
So good luck. Good luck to everybody.
There it is, man. And that's pretty much it, man.
But that pretty much wraps it up, people.
Happy MLK weekend.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody learned something new about MLK. I think somebody said he died for our sins at one point. Who said that? No.
Died for our sins.
Yeah. That might have been a different. Yeah.
Die for our sins.
Yeah, that might have been something else I heard. On a TikTok scene or seen.
Paved the way for video. I don't know if he died.
Like, oh wow. Well, they done mixed my man. They done mixed Martin up with Jesus, with Jesus.
Yeah.
Goodness.
He did some great things for us.
Yeah.
He did. Man.
He did.
Yeah. So,
but other than that, good people. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next week. I got to close this thing out with 20 minutes past. But it was great conversation.
I didn't even know we had a time limit.
We didn't. We don't. Actually, we don't. I ain't got nowhere to be tomorrow. So I'm not even close the show. Y'all tell me when y'all ready for us to go.
Nah. Let's.
Yeah, I'm not my bad. I didn't start cussing. My bad. Yeah, leave, boy. I didn't turn into nightcap tag. Yeah, leave. My bad, man.
OTD after dark.
Yeah, my bad, people. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry. Well, I didn't turn into night after dark nightcap.
So
we finna go.
Oh, what my good brother said, we about to go. I'm just gonna hit y'all with this.
Peace.
Peace.